I just need to do that like 30 more times. Well, here it is, the end of the day, and I'm looking here at my little drippy rag on my loader, wondering why it's soaking wet, and my footboard down here is full of ATF. Well, maybe that's why? That hose is pretty bad. I don't know how you can really see it on the camera, but yeah, that's bad. It's coming out of the crimp, it's all cracked. I'm surprised this thing didn't blow on me when I was running it today, but it's definitely leaking a lot. So I guess I'm in order for 1, 2, 3, probably 4 new hydraulic hoses for this guy. I think these are 3/8 high pressure hoses, and I think it's 3/8. 2 feet long, something like that. 18 inches, 2 feet. I think 2 feet will work. So I'm going to need those. This connection seems to leak. This quick connection, which I didn't put on there. It was on there for a long time, but it's been leaking for a while. That's my high pressure line, I think. Yeah. So I replaced that line going from the high pressure side of the pump up to the controls, and I replaced the low pressure suction line when I put this thing on 2 years ago. But now my high pressure lines up top that run my bucket they're definitely leaking a little bit more. So that guy, I think I'm gonna either order them tonight or possibly social distance myself over to Tractor Supply tomorrow and see if I can get me some hoses for that guy. We'll see. But I'm going to take you around my yard real quick and show you what I got done today. It was a busy day. I had the septic guy at my house about 9:30 in the morning, got my septic tank pumped. And then about 10 minutes after he left, I had a 6-wheel big dump truck come with 8 yards of loam and drop that over on the side over here. I'm going to show you what I did with that. Trying to put some shovels and stuff aside. So I had him drop 8 yards of loam over here on the side, and this isn't 8 yards that's here. This is only probably maybe a yard and a half that I spread out over here, but you can see right in this area, maybe over here, not so much here or here, but right in this area, it's really muddy. I was starting to get mad because my tractor was getting stuck, and then I just started having fun and goosed it, so I got a big mess over there to clean up. But I spread a whole bunch of dirt out over here. This I kind of just, some of it fell out of the bucket when I was transferring it. Down here on the bottom of my property, those 2 big lines, the further one away, the one down there, was actually a divot that was about 8 or 10 inches deep, that whole length of that. I think it used to be a drainage channel and it kind of collapsed. And then this section over here, I had some low spots, so I filled those in. I overseeded, or I over-dirted the top of my leach field on my septic system because I need to overseed that. I've been having some erosion of the soil, so I'm trying to keep the soil from eroding away. The main reason I got all that dirt was for these here raised garden beds. So I put 3 of them in. I got a ton of tomatoes. I got a whole bunch of summer squash. I'm going to do beans. I have a whole bunch of jalapenos and cucumbers. And my kids have been, oh, this guy's trying to get away. My kids have been putting earthworms in here. I forgot to cover them over. Hopefully they didn't put any weeds in here, but yeah, 8 yards of loam. It was not cheap. It was $204 for 8 yards of loam, but it's gonna make my yard a lot nicer in the long run. And I had to fix my York rake before I could rake all this stuff out, because last year I accidentally ran over one of the wheels with my truck and bent the crap out of it. So I had to take the wheel off and pound the axle straight, because you can't take that axle out, it's welded in. So I had to pound it straight. Got that thing fixed. That York rake, awesome. Been using it for a couple of years now to grade the driveway and keep the yard relatively nice, except, you know, this area here, but that's just wet. And my junk pile's growing. This is the frame, the front frame half from the mongrel, the 69. This is the front half of the frame from my buddy Hugh's ST12 that he bought off Stephen Taylor down in Rhode Island. That's a 3-horse Briggs that I think will run 3.5 horse. But it is what it is. That one I'll probably piece together with something else. And Brandon's new custom 10XL ST10, whatever you want to call it, that's sitting in here. The red roper and the mongrel, I haven't touched those in a couple of days now because I've been trying to get other stuff done, cleaning up in the shop a little bit and doing this yard work. So that's where I'm at today. I think today's Earth Day. It's the 23rd of April. I think it's Earth Day today. I'm not sure. So I did some earthy stuff. I feel good. Moved some earthy worms, moved some dirt, and just generally trying to make my property look a little bit nicer. So thanks for watching Cranky Motorsports. Have a great day. God bless. Keep tractoring, keep yourself busy, and keep safe during this COVID-19 stuff. Hopefully it's over soon. See ya.